So God's put it on my heart to share this testimony with you about how he saved my life and then he provided right after. I had just left my ex and was a single mom and doing the best I could. And I still do the best I can, but and I was on my way home from work to take my daughter to meet her teacher for the first time. First time she was going to be in public school, which I had my reservations about. And I remember thinking to myself, and this is important, that I would love to have a car like my sister's. Like I thought it was so cute. It was such a cute car. Anyway, I was driving home and I was passing a semi, and I was not speeding, he was not speeding. And then all of a sudden the semi swerves and is leaning, the whole bed of the truck is leaning tipping into my lane. And I should have been crushed, because I remember saying, oh, this is how I'm going to die. This is how I'm going to die. That's how bad it was leaning. And something happened. It was like all of a sudden my car was picked up and put in the median, in the middle, and none of the wheels were touching. It was resting on a peak of the grass median. This side was going eastbound, this side was going westbound. And as soon as I got out of the car, I said, all glory to the Most High, Yeshua saved me, Yeshua saved me. I told everybody, every cop, the guy pulled over that was driving the truck, and he told me that one of his front wheels had fallen off the road, and he overcorrected. And then it should have crushed me. And when the police arrived, said, that's some serious race car driving that you did, because if you had overcorrected by an inch either way, you would have rolled your car into traffic on either side. And later I found out, I called the insurance company, and it was really upsetting because my ex I was still on the insurance, and he had no coverage, no medical coverage, no rental coverage, nothing. And my daughter had been riding in that car. If I had been hurt there was no coverage. And I didn't know that. He had the bare minimum. And I went home and I called my sister, overwhelmed about what had happened. And she goes, guess what? I said, what? She said, we just bought another car today. So we have an extra car that you can borrow if you need to until we figure it out, because I couldn't rent a car because I didn't have any money to rent a car. Guess what that car was? And I still drive it. It was a Scion TC. And the first thing I thought about was Mount Zion. But anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. But fast forward a few months, my brother-in-law was tattooing, a regular guy he tattoos, and he said, how's life going? And he said, well, I'm stuck in a legal battle. I ran a lady off the road, and I can't get a new job until this is cleared up. And that day that he was walking away from me from the accident, I looked on the back of his legs. I was like, wow, that looks like my brother-in-law's work. Come to find out, it was a man that he had been tattooing for years. He lived in Maryland, I lived in Virginia. So later I found out that what Scion means, like I said, I thought of Mount Zion. And I learned that the word Scion means an heir or a branch preserved for inheritance. And that changed how I saw everything. I was preserved, I was protected, and then I was provided for. The enemy has tried many times to destroy me. That's just one of many. But I have walked through fire. That's why I'm called, my channel name is Flame Walker. When you walk with Yeshua, nothing can take you out until your assignment is complete. If you're still here, it is because God is not finished. All glory to the Most High. I hope you stayed around for the whole testimony. It's incredible. And I also witnessed to the man that almost crushed me. Isn't it incredible? Oh, I'm Lord Most High. All right, I hope that gives somebody some hope. I love you. Yeshua loves you. Chico does too.